TreeTownSound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Oh man, I am fired up for today. Welcome to TreeTownSound, everyone. I am your host, Matthew Altruda. Hope you're having an incredible Labor Day weekend. Maybe you don't have school tomorrow. Maybe you don't have to work. Regardless, though, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I'm about to have the best day ever. I went disc golfing this morning with my wonderful child. He won. We'll give it to him. He beat me on the 18th hole. I'm not going to cry about it. And I'm going to see Jack White tonight at the Blind Pig. And I know what you're thinking. How did you get tickets? Well, I got tickets. So you can think all you want. I will be there with bells on. I saw the White Stripes the last time they were at the Blind Pig. I was front row at the Michigan Theater when Beck played in 2000 on the dot, I believe. And Jack came out and played with them, so I'm pretty confident. The last 3 times Jack White has played Ann Arbor, including tonight, I was there. And this show is epic. It's monumental. It is crazy that Jack's playing a 400-seat venue. In my personal opinion, this is the most epic show Ann Arbor has had as a surprise or a huge artist playing a small venue since Eminem played at Touchdowns, which is now... what's the name of that? What's the Blue Leprechaun now? Eminem performed at it in January of 2003 as a surprise show. I was at that one too. So I'm at the 2 biggest surprise shows this century. It's also University of Michigan started their football season on Saturday. I was there. Go Blue. Feeling optimistically happy about the football. This is not a sports show, but let me just say it wasn't everything I wanted, but I don't care because I'm having a good time and let the college kids be college kids. Sonic Lunch this Thursday. If you missed the news, the Crane Wives, they got a little sick, had to move last week to this week. The Ragbirds played. It was incredible. Anna Ash was just amazing also. The Crane Wives are performing this Thursday at Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch. Opening up the show is Rabbitology, who attends the University of Michigan, and I played her last week on my show, and it had an incredible response. She is live in studio today. So we're going to talk about, the incredible stuff that's going on and opening up for the Crane Wives this week. So we're going to start off our show like we should. We're going to play 2 songs off the brand new Jack White album, which is called No Name, which is, I guess, what you call an album when you don't have a name for it. I think it should have been better, but I'm not gonna care. It's Jack White. He does whatever he wants to do. He plays arena and is playing the Blind Pig. So whatever you want to call your album is great by me. We're gonna do 2 of my favorites off this album. No Name, which was just released. This is That's How I'm Feeling on TreeTownSound.
I need the strength to be alive.
1071.
don't know. That song kind of gives me this Iron Maiden vibe, and I'm not really sure I can put my finger on it. That is What's the Rumpus off No Name, brand new album by Jack White. Before that was That's How I'm Feeling, another song off No Name. I'm rocking some Jack White because the legendary arena rocker, yes, you know Jack White. You know the White Stripes. I mean, if you like NCAA football, you know the White Stripes from Seven Nation Army, named after the Salvation Army, and how he confused the name as a child for those keeping score at home. But he's performing tonight at the Blind Pig. It's a 400-seat venue. The line is already down the street. What they don't know is he's not coming on till like after 9 p.m. So all those people that have been standing outside there all day, well, they can be standing there all night too. So I'll be there. I'll be late. I'm not standing in that line. And maybe, just maybe, I'll take some video, but I don't want to have my phone out. I want to rock with Jack White, and I'll remember the show with great memories of being with people I care about and rocking out. So, like I said earlier in this show, I have Rabbitology live in studio. I'm fired up for that. I honestly feel like she's going to get national fame, and everything seems to be lining up, and the music is there too, and the fan base is just going to be starting to grow. The streaming numbers, everything, it's just lined up perfect. So we're going to be talking to her. It'll be her first commercial radio interview, which I'm obviously extremely excited about. I mean, Wolfpack's first commercial radio interview was on the show. there's just been a lot. And so being a part of the history of artists that are making their rise is something that, I just love. And one of this next artists I'm going to play is one of them. The Crane Wives played on Taste of Ann Arbor for me in 2014. They've been rocking the Michigan music scene and gaining national fame by going viral on TikTok and having great art, but most importantly, writing good, honest, great music. And they sold out the Fonda Theater in Los Angeles, 1,400 seats, selling out venues, 1,000 cap rooms everywhere in America. They're performing live this Thursday at Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch with Rabbitology opening up. I played a lot of Crane Wives last week because I thought they were playing Sonic Lunch, but they couldn't because they got sick. You know the song and dance. The Ragbirds played. If you're just tuning in now, I'm sorry. You should listen to my show the whole way through. Regardless, they're playing this Thursday with Rabbitology opening up at 11:30 a.m. We're going to go get in our Treetown Sound back in the Daysicle and do a Crane Wives classic. This is Curses on Treetown Sound.
TreeTown Sound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
fish at my door. Whoa, peace, omen, I'll never know. Millie, warm the kettle once more. 3 red-winged blackbirds outside my window. 2 fish heads at my door. 1 kettle bubbling atop rusted stovepots. Millie warm the kettle once. 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 Catch me walking with the ghost again. Lusty on a double roasted fence. Rounding chamomile down the road and dancing edge again. The lakes all darkened. Blackbirds flocking to and fro. Says Bruce Frank bush over the thorn and then Millie gets you something that's so known. It's like accidentally it never ends.
I don't cut songs short. That is Millie Warm the Kettle, and it's by Rabbitology, who attends the University of Michigan and opening up for the Crane Wives this Thursday. Crazy news about Rabbitology as she goes viral. Signed to a major label, signed to a major booking agency. Crazy things are happening for this artist, and we need to know more about it because according to the internet, for being viral, she's extremely elusive. She's in studio with me, and I cannot wait for this interview. But guess what? Before I do that, I got to thank my sponsors. As always, the Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch. You know Rabbitology's in studio, and the Crane Wives are performing at Sonic Lunch this Thursday. Also, Orion Automotive Services. They've been loving cars since 1994, providing automobile maintenance and repair services for European, domestic, and Asian vehicles. You obviously made a big investment on your car. You need to take care of it. Go see Rich at Orion, and if you're having car problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Rich ain't one. Go see Rich at Orion, conveniently located on Jackson Road, Parkland Plaza, across from the BMW dealership, OrionA2.com. Let him know I sent you. He'll give you a high five, maybe a smile too. All right, when we come back from this break on TreeTownSound, I have Rabbitology in studio, more music, and her first commercial radio interview. What more could you ask for?
The Whataburger Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger is an all-time favorite. It brings so many flavors together in harmony, you might wonder if it's greater than the sum of its parts. It's got 2 all-beef patties, both of which fantastic. Crispy bacon, love that. Grilled onions, melty cheese. I mean, who would say no? And sweet and spicy pepper sauce. Yes, please. I guess we're kind of partial to every part. The Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Houston Methodist Hospital has been named the best hospital in Texas for 13 years in a row by U.S. News and World Report. We are the #1 hospital in Texas and nationally ranked in 10 specialties, with 3 specialties in the top 10. For more than a century, we have provided you the highest quality care, the most advanced technology, and the best patient experience. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
After you use Bounce Dryer Sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll want a sheet on your every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer Sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry, put a sheet on it with Bounce.
At Texaco, unbeatable mileage isn't just a buzzword. It's about the drive. Texaco with Techron maximizes your mileage so you can maximize your life. Because as long as you're up for more miles on your odometer, we'll be here to fill you up. Texaco, forever in drive.
You might have your guesses for the biggest blockbuster of the summer, but, spoiler alert, it's the Flextra Credits electricity plan from Reliant, where you get your 2 highest use days free every week automatically, and $200 in bonus bill credits to use when you need it most. Flextra Credits, powered by 100% solar. Click now to live Flextra this summer. Reliant, official energy provider of the Houston Astros.
Terms and conditions apply. Reliant. PUCT number 10007.
Sweet Deals has an offer that can't be beat. Get instant access to Microsoft Office Home plus Business for Windows or Mac for only $39.99. This is a lifetime license valued at $219 and 82% savings. Supply is limited, so don't delay. Get your sweet deal today at sweetdeals.com.
Save big on your Labor Day barbecue. All in the Kroger app. Get tender USDA choice bone-in ribeye steaks for $4.99 a pound, limit 2. Then buy 2, get 3 free on 12 packs of delicious Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper, all with your card. Shop these deals at your local Kroger, less than 5 miles away. Or click the screen now to download the Kroger app to save big today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Prices and product availability subject to change. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Welcome to Talkville, the ultimate Smallville rewatch podcast, season 5, episode 4. This is Aqua.
The new episode opens with summer shenanigans at Crater Lake. What could go wrong?
Tom, was the lake super cold?
Yeah, that's a mountain lake when we do these underwater scenes and everything's crystal clear and everyone sees everything crystal clear. If any of you ever go underwater and open your eyes, nothing is crystal clear.
Nothing.
We have that slow motion underwater fight sequence. We can't see anything.
Good Lord.
Binge seasons 1 through 4 of Talkville before season 5 begins, wherever you listen.
At Galen College of Nursing, our now approach to nursing education means treating students as humans. We give you the care you're taught to give your patients, and we prepare you to practice with immersive experiences and on-demand resources to help you fulfill the potential you always had. Regardless of who you are, if you pursue nursing education at Galen, we'll do everything we can to support you right now. Learn more at galencollege.edu.
At Texaco, unbeatable mileage isn't just a buzzword. It's about the drive. Texaco with Techron maximizes your mileage so you can maximize your life. Because as long as you're up for more miles on your odometer, we'll be here to fill you up. Texaco, forever in drive.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys. What are we celebrating?
It's our favorite weekend of the year. The Labor Day sales event at Ashley.
This Thursday through Monday only, save big on Ashley Furniture with doorbusters up to 60% off, starting at $199. Plus, save up to 30% off your entire purchase.
And qualifying purchases get free delivery.
Happy Labor Day savings. This weekend only at Ashley.
Feels good to be home.
Listen local. Treetown Sound on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Soft or direct define, sanctify, hold them off and let it flutter. Don't forget to follow right. Don't vocalize the smoking knives. Don't strike. Catching on the distant night, she's gotta be divine. Let the fire hanging on a burning tether line. The mind break, fine, oil snake, broken up from Johnny chokes. Oh, they better hope her perfume's stronger than the soul. Hey, now here's what they'll do, see? They'll put an apple in your hand, but don't you dare bite it. A match in a week, but don't you dare light it. Temptation be a sin, don't look any more behind it. That's just how it is, don't you dare fight it. Put an apple in your hand, but don't you dare bite it. A match in a week, but don't you dare light it. Like something meant to live, don't fill it with excitement. It stands to forgive, yeah, that's how he likes it. Kiss a lost, live a life, give a crucify and waterlog the cinema, the sinner daughter. She could take your piece of pace. Be with how to learn that you can't let the candle burn. She can't let the candle, but you can't let the candle burn. So they've got to teach her so she knows how to learn that she can't let the candle burn. Why? I don't know. Enough with your hair, but don't you dare bite it. Imagine a week, but don't you dare let it. Life's only meant to live, don't feel it with excitement. Abstain, restrain, forgive, or something like that.
An absolute banger on TreeTown Sound. That's going to be a TreeTown Sound classic banger for years to come. That is Candle Burn by Rabbitology. And she's in studio with me today, opening up for the Crane Wives this Thursday at Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch. Kind of a really big show for her because she attends the University of Michigan as a junior. Welcome to TreeTown Sound, Rabbitology. How are you? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, one more time.
Hi. There we go.
Let's do it with your mic on, shall we?
Yeah.
That's a good sign. That, when I make mistakes on the radio, that means great things are going to happen. Well, I just discovered you. I met you at Sonic Lunch at the Andrew Horowitz, Antoine Stanley show. Jenny, who worked Sonic Lunch with me, raved about you. And I didn't listen to music until I met you. And then I listened, and man, I was absolutely blown away by the Bog Bodies. Like, I was like, I need to have more. And then I heard Candlebox, and here we are right now. And those are all recorded in your dorm room, correct?
Yeah. So all of them so far were just completely. Should I get closer? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All of them were completely recorded within my dorm room from my freshman and sophomore year. It was the same dorm actually, but.
And
yeah.
Where did that? I know you grew up in Toledo, but where did music start? And a lot of artists have a hard time releasing songs. Like, when did you get to a point where you're like, I have something here, I'm going to put this on the internet, warts and all, and see what people think?
Yeah. Okay, well, I was always really into music. Like, growing up, I loved video games, like Wii games specifically for their music. But when I got into college, I made music just for fun because my high school band teacher always said, you have to have three things in life: a hobby that gets you money, a hobby just to kind of have, and then a hobby to be fit, I think. And so I was like, oh, music will be my hobby that's like entertaining to me. It's not the one that's going to make me money. And so I just started doing it on the side of writing because I needed a hobby that was not, commercial.
Yeah.
And I actually made Candle Burn at probably the end of my first semester at U of M. And I sent it to my parents because I was like, oh, I just made this song. And they're like, you have to release this. And I was like, oh, I'll put it on my SoundCloud. And they're like, no, you have to put this on Spotify. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't really proud of it at the time just because I heard all the errors and it wasn't a studio recording. But yeah, it was my parents who really encouraged me to release the song. My mom was like, it's a banger. You have to trust me.
Mom knows.
Yeah, she does. She does. She says that to me a lot now. She's like, I trusted, you got to trust me. I knew from the beginning which songs are good. So,
shout out to all the parents that are encouraging their children to be artists and be creative. That's so cool. And I hope you thank her all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It could work, Mom. And your dad was like, I'm against this.
Oh, no. He's super into it as well.
Okay,
He's like,
good.
oh my gosh, yes.
We had to get Dad. Dad needs some love
Yes.
too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So you put it on Spotify, and what happens?
So I put it on Spotify, and then to my dismay, I am in a film group on campus, and we went on our yearly retreat right as it came out, and our president started playing it in the car as we were driving up. And I'm stuck in there sweating.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh gosh. And everyone was like, oh, this is so great. And they kept streaming it over and over and over again. I think at one point they were trying to mess with me. But because of that, it triggered the Spotify algorithm really early on. And so then it started showing my music to a lot of people who didn't know who I was, personally.
So Candlebox was the first track.
Yeah.
So you at that point you have a couple thousand monthly listeners?
Yeah, I think I got to 300 monthly listeners. I got 1,000 streams and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the kind of big break, I guess.
And then at what point did you start getting some viral momentum? Was that from TikTok?
It was, okay, this is crazy. It
Yeah, I
was
wanna
actually
know.
from Instagram Reels. So I posted almost a year ago today, I posted a video of me dancing in the woods. You can probably guess if you're from Ann Arbor where those woods are. But it was really hot, so I'm in a kind of a weird outfit. And I was just dancing along to the song. And it blew up on Instagram originally because people were making fun of me. And then after a while, the comments slowly shifted from like making fun of me to being like, wait, this song kind of is really good. And so, yeah, I think it was weird because I almost deleted the video. I was like, oh no, you know.
Yeah, that's common, right?
Yeah. If you ever post, and this goes out to anyone who's making music or trying to, you know, anything on social media, people will make fun of you. But if you just keep at it, yeah.
You're preaching to the choir over
Yeah.
here. I can be the whipping post on the internet
Oh my
every once in a
gosh.
while, and I'm okay with that. No, but I think that our music life balance as a student, warts and all, putting it out there, it starts to pick up on Instagram. Did
Yeah.
you see it pick up on Spotify then because of
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I saw like huge boosts, and then I saw it pick up on TikTok as well as like a result because they're kind of similar social media sites, but they're a little different. So TikTok followed really quickly, and then yeah.
And now here you are as a junior at U of M, and you're signed to Network Records.
Yeah.
Which is a really hip
Yeah.
record label. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers are on them. They work very, very hard for developing new artists.
Mhm.
But like, how did they find you?
Yeah, so this was probably a couple months after that first video blew up, and I kept doing the same thing, you know, going out to the woods and dancing like a maniac, you know, just having fun. And they emailed me and they're like, hey, we're really into your stuff. Would you want to hop on a call sometime? And I didn't respond at first because I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I bit, and you know, the rest is history. They're
Wow.
super cool label, you know. And plus I knew Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers, and to see them signed to the label, I was like, okay, I trust this.
Yeah,
you know, so.
yeah, for sure. So the dorm demos are going to turn into real songs.
Maybe. This is a creative writing kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there's like this mantra that everything is a draft.
Yep.
And so I call them dorm demos because it's the best I could do at that given moment. So I could remake it at some point if I feel like I can do it more justice than what it is.
Oh,
But it's
I
like kind of
it.
like a, you know, this isn't perfect, and maybe one day I'll try to get it more to what I wanted it to be. But
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like, why focus on old stuff when you can focus on new stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I might remake it at some point, but I feel like people get demo-itis. Like, I know I get it, where you hear one song a certain way so many times that everything else feels worse because it's not familiar. Like,
So-
yeah.
Does that mean that you cringed when you had to make an acoustic version of the Bog Bodies?
A little. I was like, oh gosh, you know.
Like, this song's done. Why am I doing
Yeah,
an acoustic
yeah.
version? Why did you do it? Were you encouraged to do an acoustic version?
No, I was originally the song was originally going to be just acoustic. I was like, I'm going to make myself a simple song that I can make in one night, you know, and just
Yeah.
release it. Because I had like a big drought in music, and I just kept going and adding more stuff and layers, and I was like, well, this is not an acoustic version anymore.
And you're producing all of it.
Yes, yeah.
Wow. A true artiste, Rabbitology in studio. So tell me this, because this is the $1 million question. Are you going to do a Bog Bodies sped up?
Oh my god.
Are you going to do a fast version now?
A fast version? I don't know.
Have you played it fast just to hear what it would be like?
I assume it'd be like a club song kind of,
Right?
You know, with that beat. Honestly, I'm kind of against sped up versions. Like, if someone else wants to speed it up and like put it on YouTube, I'll turn a blind eye. But you know, you didn't hear that from me. But
You might hear from Network.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I like the song as an original.
Yep, I agree.
But it probably would go hard sped up, not gonna lie.
It probably would. And you love bass.
Yes.
And you love
Yes.
percussion.
Yes.
I can listen to your music and be like, I know what she loves. And I mean, that hits home for me. I mean, you're extremely authentic, but you also dip back to like, there's like some classical music in there. There's some world music in there. I mean, bedroom pop, new age feel in there. And I don't like giving genres or comparing people to other artists. That's not what I try to do. But you can hear a lot of influences in your music. But at the same time, it sounds extremely authentic. Like your use of the banjo, not really traditional use of the banjo. I mean, like, it almost gives me like sitar, like Indian vibes on a banjo. It's just fantastic. And I really hope that in all your time with school and everything else, you can devote a little bit of time to writing music also. With that said, focus on school, as you know. So what is the plan with Network now? Are you thinking about getting in the studio soon?
Yeah, well, I'm still recording at I don't know how much I can say, but
right,
I do have some things
No one listens to this show. Don't worry.
Well, for the people listening, I do have a lot of things lined up. Good. And it'll be fun come the spooky season. So once it starts getting colder out, yeah.
You're going to be releasing music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
and is there any shows that you'll be doing also?
Nothing yet, other than, of course, Sonic Lunch this Thursday.
Yes, great.
Yeah, but nothing yet, but I'm hoping to do
some support during your break. Well, you don't get much of a break at Michigan.
Yeah.
So next summer is going to be really crazy as you have 1 million monthly listeners and famous all over the world. I'm talking to Rabbitology. You can see her live this Thursday at 11:30 a.m. opening up for the Crane Wives from Grand Rapids, Michigan, who you've been a fan of forever.
Yes.
So this is so cool this all worked out.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Pretty cool. You can't write this script of this stuff happening and the way this worked out. And I'm always just floored by the amount of artists that come out of the University of Michigan. And for you to be associated with all of them, I mean, you are now in line with Wolfpack and all these other bands that went through, Darren, Chris, and everyone else. Like you're carrying that torch. And out of everyone I know coming out of the University of Michigan right now, musically, you have the biggest buzz.
Shoot.
I mean, that's you.
Wow.
I mean, that is. I mean, whether you want it to be or not.
It is overwhelming.
I'm not saying you're the chosen one, but what I'm saying is you've been chosen. Whether it be by Network or the Mint Agency. I mean, those are professionals in the industry that can take you from A to Z. And if you're not on your way, I hope you enjoy the path that you choose in life. It sounds like regardless of what you do, your art is your art and it's you, so you can't go wrong with it, which is the only approach to take. Whether who talks to you in life, just be Rabbitology. And I'm not going to say your real name, so you can search the internet forever. Man, it's just really exciting. So we can look for a new single this fall. I want to play one more song. I really appreciate you coming in studio. Do you want to give any shout outs? This is your first time on commercial radio. Anything you want.
Shout out to Jenny. So she worked with Sonic Lunch this summer.
We love her.
And she's the one who hyped me up. Like without her, I wouldn't be half the person I am today. So shout out Jenny. I assume she's listening right now or is going to tune in at some point.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So shout out Jenny. Wow.
Very cool. Talking to Rabbitology Live. You're listening to it. It's Rabbitology. She loves rabbits and ology, right? It all works together. I love ology too. Make sure you follow her on socials, add her to her playlist. This next song is her most popular song. It's the one that had the most traction. I'm not sure it's my favorite. I'm not picking favorites. I love Candle Burn a lot. I love them all a lot. But this is the acoustic version of the Bog Bodies, which I played the original last week before I even knew you were playing the Crane Wives, which is just awesome. Wow. Do you want to set up this song and what it means? I know you do all the art for everything, but give us, Bog Bodies is a weird name. Yeah. I know what a bog is. It's like a stinky body of water.
Yeah. Well, a bog body, so this is like some random like factoid, but so if a body dies in a bog or ends up in a bog, it will never rot. Like it's like forever preserving. So it's this concept of stasis that I really wanted to explore. And I wrote it when I was in a math class that I didn't like. And I'm no longer doing anything related to math. But I wrote it feeling kind of stuck. Like, why am I doing this? You know, why am I
being preserved in this class?
Yeah.
Wow. I like that. And that's how we find dinosaurs and everything else, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Really cool. Well, that's the Bog Bodies. For all those kids that are having trouble in math class, just do what Rabbitology does and write a song. Is that fair to say?
Stay in school.
Stay in school, kid. All right, so we're going to close this out. You can see Rabbitology this Thursday, opening for the Crane Wives. This is an absolute banger. This is the Bog Bodies, the acoustic version on TreeTownSound.
My man is a stagnant, I'm a yelling in Kegmore. Wailing his eyes to my name. I bathe in his mouth overnight. We drink moonbeams from all these skies. Come down, he begged me, please love, never leave. made to be a devotee. This man grows on me till I die. My body's really left behind. False eyes when you fell without trees.
One of my favorites, and a song I'm definitely going to be playing on this radio show for many moons to come. That is the Bog Bodies Acoustic by Rabbitology. Man, it was just so much fun having her in studio talking with a new artist making their rise, signed to a new label, signed to a new agency, making just authentically great music in her dorm room, from all the production to all the singing to the end product. And, you know, having faith in herself and just putting it out there and seeing people enjoy it and love it. And all of a sudden she's putting out a new song/album. I don't even know what I can say because I don't know, this fall. So look for that around Halloween. You know, we're going to debut it on this radio show. And if you like what you heard, you can see Rabbitology live this Thursday at Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch at 11:30 a.m. opening for the Crane Wives. I would call off work, skip school, do what you need to do, make it to the last Sonic Lunch, Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch this Thursday. You can learn more about that at soniclunch.com. We're not done. We got a new release that was released on Friday. One of my favorites from this show. You will hear that next on TreeTownSound, Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Houston Methodist Hospital has been named the best hospital in Texas for 13 years in a row by U.S. News and World Report. We are the #1 hospital in Texas and nationally ranked in 10 specialties, with 3 specialties in the top 10. For more than a century, we have provided you the highest quality care, the most advanced technology, and the best patient experience. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Texas summer is synonymous with scorching heat. With the Flexor Credits electricity plan from Reliant, summer is now synonymous with savings, because you get your 2 highest use days free every week automatically and $200 in bill credits. So keep your cool this summer with Flexor Credits powered by 100% solar. Click now to live Flextra this summer. Reliant, official energy provider of the Houston Astros.
Terms and conditions apply. Reliant. PUCT number 10007.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
We've locked in low prices to help you save big store-wide. Look for the locked-in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to Talkville, the ultimate Smallville rewatch podcast, season 5, episode 4. This is Aqua.
The new episode opens with summer shenanigans at Crater Lake. What could go wrong?
Tom, was the lake super cold?
Yeah, that's a mountain lake when we do these underwater scenes and everything's crystal clear and everyone sees everything crystal clear. If any of you ever go underwater and open your eyes, nothing is crystal clear.
Nothing.
We have that slow motion underwater fight sequence. We can't see anything.
Good Lord.
Binge seasons 1 through 4 of Talkville before season 5 begins, wherever you listen.
Let's see, something different for dinner. Searching restaurants near me.
Right here, ma'am. How can we help?
Gee, same old, same old.
Wait, we're right here. Ma'am, our restaurant's just a few blocks from you. Why is she not seeing us?
Back to the usual, I guess.
Ma'am, can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you because you're buried deep in the list of local restaurants. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
The Whataburger Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger is an all-time favorite. It brings so many flavors together in harmony, you might wonder if it's greater than the sum of its parts. It's got 2 all-beef patties, both of which fantastic. Crispy bacon, love that. Grilled onions, melty cheese. I mean, who would say no? And sweet and spicy pepper sauce. Yes, please. I guess we're kind of partial to every part. The Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Houston Methodist Hospital has been named the best hospital in Texas for 13 years in a row by U.S. News and World Report. We are the #1 hospital in Texas and nationally ranked in 10 specialties, with 3 specialties in the top 10. For more than a century, we have provided you the highest quality care, the most advanced technology, and the best patient experience. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The Rolling Stone Music Now podcast gets inside the biggest stories with Rolling Stone senior writer Brian Hyatt, movie director James Mangold.
I want to turn Bob Dylan into a simple character with a simple thing to unlock that then makes you go, oh, now I get him. First time I sat down with him, he said, what's this movie about, Jim? It's about a guy who's choked to death in Minnesota and reinvents himself in a brand new place, becomes phenomenally successful, starts to choke to death again, and runs away. And he smiled. He was like, I like that.
Rolling Stone Music Now, wherever you listen.
Treetown Sound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
We are back live in studio now on TreeTownSound. That was a lady. When you need a 1-minute song that is beautiful, that's just one to go to. I'm off to go see Jack White now at the Blind Pig. I might take some videos. Regardless, I feel so fortunate to be in the greatest city in America and be at that show tonight. Brand new single released on Friday. It is the first single off the full live album that's released this fall. It's the one and only Theo Katzman, one of my favorite, from Wolfpack. Man, his solo stuff is incredible. And I'm so thankful this was the first single, one of my favorites off his latest album. This is She's in My Shoe, live from London. Theo Katzman closing out TreeTownSound. I hope to see all of you at the Crane Wives in Rabbitology Sonic Lunch this Thursday. Up next, Mark Copeland with Under the Radar Radio.
She's in my heart. She's in my brain. She's in the clouds. She's in the rain. The window's down. Radio's on. And on every station, she's in the song. There's a lion in the lion's den. There's a fountain flowing from my pen. There's a road that I want, and she's walking it with me too. She's in my shoe. I tell myself this could be worse. This could be a blessing, baby, just as a curse. The samurai keeps an open wound. Now I know why. Yeah, I've got one too. There's a lion in the lion's den. There's a fountain flowing from my pen. There's a road that I walk, and she's walking it with me too. She's in my shoe. I know that time will do its thing. My winter heart will warm with spring. And when it I will sail her lifeboat to the other side. There's a lion in the lion's den. There's a fountain flowing from my pen. There's a road that I walk, and she's walking it with me too. She's in my shoe. She's in my shoe.
WQKL, Ann Arbor's 107.1, a Cumulus media station.